Hey y'all, yeah, so I got some LED bulbs, some nice white LED bulbs for the license plate lights. So basically, this is a 2018 Infiniti Q70 L, and these are where the lights are. So you come to your trunk. This is your trunk, obviously, and you just, you know, bring it up a tad bit, and it's star point screwdriver, or it looks like a very small, maybe I don't know. I think that's like a size 6, size 7 socket. You'd have to double check on that, but you can easily get a star point screwdriver like I got, and just unscrew the actual the bulb housing here, where the license plate bulbs where it gets replaced. So I'm gonna try to do this and hold basically my phone at the same time, so I can show y'all, uh, you know, how to get this out. Now, I don't know if the LED bulbs I have, I don't know if it's the right size for this. I didn't look it up. I'm just checking it out. I was actually not even gonna record this, but I said, you know what? Let me just record it anyway, because I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that's wondering if they can do this. You don't have to go to a shop for this. And this is mainly, this is a Japanese made, uh, basically. So most of the Japanese cars are like this. Not all. This is fairly easy to get to, you know, compared to some other cars that are different. Now, so let's see if I can get this thing out. Okay, looks like I'm getting it. All right, this one needs to unscrew a little bit more. So, all right, here we go. So don't pull too hard. These things are very sensitive. Easy to break. So, and it's attached. You know, it has the wire and everything attached to it. So as you pull it out, just take your time. Don't force it. Looks like there's a connection right here, and for this car, looks like I may have to. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So there's a little tab inside the slot. I don't know if you could see it, but there's a slot here. See that? There's a little tab there. You're gonna have to press down that tab, most likely. Again, I have not done this car before, so I gotta make sure I do this right myself, because I don't want to mess it up. Let me see if I can do this without even putting down the phone. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Looks like I'm getting somewhere. All right. So, it looks like you can press this in the inside here, or you can depress the top portion right here, this little squared section right here. You can depress that or press it and slide out the connection, so you can get to the bulb. So you can actually remove this from the car easily. So let me get back to you guys and figure this out, because that might not even make that much of a difference. I may have to take out these little tabs right here. There's 4 in total. 1, 2, and 4 on the other side. These down here and over there. So that's gonna take out this whole housing so I can get to that bulb. So let me try to tackle that, guys, and I'll get back to you, and I'll let y'all know. I'll review everything, let you know how it went. Okay, y'all, I'm back. For some reason, I thought I was recording before. All right. So basically, as I said, you can remove this whole housing out of the slot there for where the light sits over the license plate. So This part is extremely important for those who like to use brute force for everything. So this is once you get the connection out of here, like I said, you can either push something through this slot, push in the white little tab that's in here, part of the electrical connection, and then slide it out of here. Or I actually use my finger and press that little square spot that I showed you guys, pressed it down and slid it out. So that worked out that way. Now, this part here is very tricky. It's not as bad though if you take your time, use a little finesse, right? So you got these clear tabs on this side, right? The two of them right there, one and then the other one all the way over here. All right, so I decided to, I use my finger, I pulled these two tabs back one at a time, forced this the housing right here out of the tab, and then I did this side, and then after I did that, it completely was able to come right out. Okay, so but you don't want to use brute force. You want to take your time. You don't want these things to crack, or else you'll have a situation where it's just basically loose, and it's going to be kind of like dangling when you put everything back. So you don't want to do that. All right, so one second. All right, guys, so this is the bulb. These are the bulbs, LED bulbs. I wish I could show you the old bulb right now. It's crazy. I took it out of here and I was trying to put them together on here, but it just slid right off down into the the dark crater here, the crater of hell, because you can't seem to get anything. Depending on the car, that little ass bulb, I doubt I'll be able to go fish for it and get it right away. So I could show you in the other license plate light housing that I'm going to take out, and I could show you that bulb. So I'll probably do that. But in any case, it's a small bulb, the old halogen looking type bulbs, and it's very small. It has the connection down here like this, and you just slot it in. You slot it into here. See the? I don't know if you can see it properly, but if you look in the light, this section right here. Let me try to get it to focus. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to focus for you guys. Yeah, so it's gonna go down right in here. Okay, just as you see it, it slots right into there. Those gold prongs down there will each slide over this like this. So you go in directly to how you see it. There's only one way you can go in. All right, it'll go right in, and let me see if I can actually get to do that for you right now as I'm talking. And yeah, it's kind of a lot to do. I gotta get myself set up with a little stand for this phone, and later I'll be getting the camera. But let me just go ahead and put it in. It's the same way I explained it, and I'll get right. All right, so here you go. I pushed it in, and it went in firmly. With this the way it's set up here, I push this in, and you get like 2 clicks. The first click lets you know you're, I guess, starting to get into the connection, and then the last click to let you know when you're locked in. All right, so that's the way it worked out. So this is the LED light here. This is one of the sections of the LED that will light up, and I do believe these at the underneath here, this little section here, and the other one over there. All right, so I'm going to assemble this, put this back together, and then I'll put it inside the back inside the on the trunk of the car. So I'll just give me a little time. I'll get right back to you guys, and I'll show you the end results. All right. And guys, before I go, so what you want to do is make sure like I said, these little grooves here, right? I would start with the smaller side, being that you know, you can easily slide it in to the tabs. So you want to take it, make sure you line them up, slide them in, push them in the angle. See, it's in the angle, right? Push them into the tabs on that side, and then once you have it properly lined up, once you have it properly pushed in, I should say, then you just press down and it'll just click into these tabs on this side and it'll be secure. You can go back to the trunk, put in the electrical connector, and then screw it back up. All right, that should work just like that. 1, 2, 3. All right, so just give me a second. Okay, all right, guys, I'm back. Just had to figure out a position that I could use for the camera on my phone real fast. All right, so you're gonna start, like I would recommend you start with these tabs since they're the bigger ones. If you release these first, then it'll obviously be much easier to just pivot this out of this short side here. Okay, so I would start with here. So what you want to do is you want to kind of put a little pressure on the top here as you're opening the tab, so you can press it back. Push this forward, press this back, right? Not too much, just little by little. These things are very ritzy. Okay, so you heard that click. That means that side is good to go. Come over here, do this side, take your time. All right, that was kind of hard, but because it was ready to come out, it just easily came out. So you still want to be able to, you know, just take your time. I didn't like the way that got released just now, but that's the whole idea, right? It's not broken. It's good. No cracks, no anything like that. All right, so here's the old bulb. All right, so it just slides right out. Okay, so this is the new bulb. This is what I was trying to talk about before. You see the old connections here, the old connecting part of the bulb that slides right in. It's the same thing like the LEDs. These little metal or aluminum strips right here. It's the same thing. So as you can see that, I got the right bulb. Usually when you get these bulbs on eBay or you get a package deal, most cars are the same. You know, these are the license plate bulbs, the interior lighting bulbs, replacement bulbs and stuff like this, if you want to go LED. So I'll leave that there. Let me put this in. So like I said, hopefully I get it on, hopefully the camera's focusing in properly. So this goes right in just like this, right? All right, one click lets you know it's in its groove. Another click, you don't hear it, but I felt it. Let you know it's locked in. All right, it's locked in. Okay, so to put this back, start and go in reverse. You know, put in the groove here. Put them inside the tabs. Try to get them in. They're not gonna go fully in unless you get this side down. So you just want to line them up, and then as simple as click, just like that. Press it down. All right, so it's in. All right, now I can go back to the trunk lid, and plug in the connection piece and screw these back in. All right, and you're all good. It should light up. Shouldn't be any problems. We're going to do a quick video on the results of it. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just decided to show you real quick before I do it. All right, so I came back here and the electric connection right here, the wire, it just, like I said, push it in firmly, just like that, back into the connection piece here, and then as you can see, there's where the screws go in on that side and on this side right here, this little connection right there. All right, so you just make sure it's back in and line it up, and then take your screwdriver, your start point, or if you have a socket with a socket wrench and you have the right size for this, you can do that way as well. So just take your time, make sure it's in properly, and start screwing in. All right, so I'll do this, I'll continue and complete this, and I'll show you guys the end results when I get back. Okay, yay, success. Their LEDs are on. It should look real nice at night. It's hard to see it right now, but it'll light up nice and white. It's a nice update. As you can see right here, you can tell a little bit of how it's on during this daylight right now. It looks real good. Um, it'll work with the my tail lights that I have on this car, so it'll come out real nice. All right, so that's a success. Um, the next thing I want to do is I want to tackle this guy right here. Look at that. I don't like that yellow. That's nasty. So I'm gonna take the last two bulbs I have, and I'm gonna put them in there, and I'll try to show you guys that process of how to do it. If you have a manual for this car, if you still have one, or if you guys, can acquire it online, I'm pretty sure the manual does show you how to remove the covers so you can get to the bulb, and you can probably find it online. So I'll get right back in my next video, and I'll put that up there. But yeah, I'll do it like that because this video is kind of running a little long now. All right, see you guys later.